Here we go.
Cut that out.
Don't put that on there.
So we're gonna get started in a second. She's filling her cantaloupes.
Buckle up, grab a coffee, a smoothie, or a beer. Jax and Stapleton, Unfiltered is finally here.
It's Jax and Stapleton. Cut.
Let's get this baby going.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Yeah. It's been one heck of a week. Man, how was your week?
It was busy. Very, very busy. This is our busy time, and I'll tell you what though, the team knocked it out of the park.
Gotta love those teams when they do that.
Man, yeah.
Fully, proud moment.
We
for
had
sure.
two great days that were just, they could have went the different direction and they didn't. And why was I playing with that? Did you see me just catch myself?
Well,
And
thankfully.
then how did I just go Australian?
I didn't know.
Did you see me? Or was I a leprechaun? Did you just catch me?
You have all kinds of personalities.
It's all the voices I hear in my head. No, week was good. The team did great. From start to finish, we got a great team, and I'm proud to be a part of it.
Awesome. I have a great team as well. The week went by obviously very fast. But as we get closer to month end, it's extremely important for my team. So it's just, I have a really amazing team. So
That's
I
cool.
have no complaints.
You're only as good as your team, so there's no I in team, but there's an ME.
Actually, you should lead by example.
Exactly. Yeah,
You have to
100%
lead by example.
Lead by example.
If you don't lead by example, I'm not really quite sure if you should be doing it.
Yeah, when you lead by example, I think you get more respect and they want to work harder for you.
Well, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Totally agree with that. But here we are. It's getting a little bit nicer outside.
Oh, thank God, we have sun.
Oh my God, we have sun. It's been a little too windy. Today's very windy, but...
So what's going on with your hair? I'm kidding. Your hair looks good.
I'm just waiting for you to finish taking a fucking drink.
I didn't want to leave you on
Are
camera.
we sitting at a bar and just having a conversation?
I can't. Don't watch me. Okay, I'm good. Focused.
I don't know. When you pick up drinks and do things, I'm not really quite sure you're fully focused. You might be partially here.
Yeah. No, I'm here.
What
I'm
were
here.
you just doing? Dude, you were making a noise. That is gross. Dude, when we were in line at the store when we were at the store, we actually went into a clothing store today. Oh, fuck.
What?
Do not shop with Stapleton.
What is wrong with shopping with me?
You fucking take forever. Like,
I was waiting on you.
Bullshit.
And then I found the V-necks and was like, hey, Jax, over here. And then we had to be in there.
You did find the V-necks, but how many fucking little jackets did you look at and try on and look at and try on
I was
and look
trying
at
to
and try
get
on?
our shirt person to get back with me.
Yeah,
So
we were there to pick up a few shirts so we can have some shirts made for ourselves. But
if you want one, we can sure make you one. Unfiltered.
she was definitely in this mode that I wasn't quite sure. Like, I don't think I've ever...
I did go around.
I haven't really shopped with you before.
I don't think we've ever gotten to a clothing store.
I am getting in there and I'm getting out. I have a
You
plan.
walked around a little bit.
Because your ass was like still...
I wanted to get
How
the right
does this
thing.
look? Does this look too big? Does this look too small?
Yeah. Well, damn it. You got to look good while you're on camera.
Well, as I was just...
And they had to match my shorts.
I was just talking about noises because she's getting ready to make another one because she's going to take another drink. Anyways, there was a lady that was behind us as we were standing in line.
Oh, that's when I went crazy. Because
I could hear her breathing.
Hear the lady behind us? Mm-hmm. She was like breathing hard because of us.
No, she was breathing hard because she had to wait in line like we did.
I know, 2 cashiers. Wait. Well, patience. I had more patience today.
You did?
I did. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to give you some kudos on that. You had a little patience today.
Yeah, crazy.
Congratulations.
Hey, woo.
But anyways.
We had a great lunch.
We did have a great lunch.
Squirrel.
But yeah, we just wanted to, I wanted to touch base with you because we don't really talk to each other anymore during the week.
We don't. It's because we save it for all now.
Secret. Quiet. On the DL. Because we talk about things we really need to wait on.
And when like at lunch, we could have talked more. And I was like, we need to record us.
Dude, it was kind of like, there was times it was dead air.
At lunch?
Yeah.
Really?
At the end.
Excuse me.
But it wasn't on purpose.
No, it was.
It's just that we had to keep our thoughts in.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, and we had a guest.
Yes, we had a guest.
It was her birthday.
It was celebration of her birthday.
Happy birthday, squirrel!
Squirrel! Pisces.
Yep.
But anyways, it was a good ending of a week. Hopefully this coming week will be even better for us, and it looks like it's going to be a lot nicer.
Yeah, we're going to have 2 windy days on Thursday and Friday. High is 73, and I think our lows are in the 40s.
You were getting ready to have that fucking radio. I heard it.
I was just thinking because for work I have
Can you please go ahead, do it for the weather.
So on Friday, it's a high of 73, low of 59, and it's going to be windy. Leave your umbrellas at home, but take your hairbrush. Got nothing.
Jesus. We'll be right back.
Welcome to the Unfiltered 7-Day Scorecast. Our scorecast starts tomorrow with bright skies and some steamy temps. 96 for the high with 69 for the low. So either way you look at it, it'll be a great time. On Saturday, partly cloudy skies. Scorecast is at 20% chance due to a long work week. Both Sunday and Monday will be 90% cloudy with a 10% chance of precipitation, but still a low chance of scoring. On Tuesday, Mother Nature will prove she really knows how to bang with some storms and showers throughout the day. Be sure to pull your raincoat and rubbers out of your closet to best protect yourself from the elements. Storms and rain will continue into hump day. Flash flooding will add much-needed water to a very dry Lake Stapleton and other area bodies of water. It will be a 100% scorecast. Thursday will return us to milder temps and sunny skies again. We predict a high chance of multiple showers, humidity, and scoring over the weekend. Thanks for watching. Back to you, Jax and Stapleton.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to Unfiltered by...
I was just thinking about welcome back, Carter. Welcome back. Remember
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Yeah. Horse shack and...
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
And then, who was John Travolta? What was his name?
I don't remember. No. But I just remembered the song.
Welcome back. His wife was so sweet on that show. Mr. Carter. Mr. Carter.
Mr. Carter. So, when you think about, like, back in those days when you used to watch those shows, there's, like, Sanford and Sons and... We don't need examples of music.
But that was
I'm just saying.
That was the
back in the 70s. And 80s.
and 80s.
And even some of the 90s.
Good shows. What was like your favorite cartoon growing up? Did you watch cartoons on Saturday?
No.
No? No?
Saturdays?
Saturday mornings you'd get up early and watch.
No. I can't say that I had a favorite. I mean, when I was really young, I used to watch Popeye.
Oh.
Stop! Oh my God, please help me. This is not what you call show and tell.
I used to do this with my dad. Yeah, blowing up the muscles. Okay, sorry. Go ahead. Yeah, Popeye. Didn't Olive? What was her? Shelley something just die not too long ago.
From back in the day?
From the movie. That played Olive Oil.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I was thinking about when it was a cartoon, dude.
Yeah, no, I just.
So yeah, I
Yeah.
used to watch Popeye when I was younger and Flintstones.
Flintstones.
Yeah. Pebbles and Bam Bam. It's funny how Pebbles and Bam Bam has become a thing. Did you know that?
A theme?
A thing.
A thing?
Yeah.
Like togetherness?
Like when you go to the bathroom. Did you have a Pebbles or a Bam Bam?
What the hell? I walked right into that one. Oh my God.
You were waiting.
I was like,
oh
I
my
knew
God,
what's going
they have a
on?
new
Where are we
thing?
going with this? Where are we going
Yeah.
with this?
Yeah, it's true. If it was a Pebbles, you needed more fiber.
More fiber. Is it Bam Bam?
Then maybe you have too.
Too much fiber. If it sinks or if it floats.
I mean, I hate the saying when people say, "Oh, I just dropped the kids off at the pool."
Pool. Oh my God.
Fucking hate that.
Yeah. I have a hard time with bodily functions. Like when other, like I had to go to the bathroom the other day at work and I was like, my buddy was like, or Kylie, fuck.
That's okay.
Kylie said, where are you going? I said, I got a fart and I can't fart in front of you. And I walked 2 minutes to the bathroom to fart and then I came back. I was like, that was a good one because it was long. I just can't do it. I can't do it at work.
Well, I would think that
Or
maybe
anybody
you
else.
should have a little. Yes, you should be very polite about it.
But yeah, I can't. When people talk about or they take pictures of their poop. Yeah.
Are you one of those
No.
people?
No.
Is it kind of like a proud moment? What is that?
My daughter does that.
What?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
That just shocked me.
You went to McDonald's.
Sorry. That just like threw me off my chair. Go ahead. What?
So we went to go see my cousin down in Justin, and so we went out to eat. And we went to McDonald's, and my daughter goes into the bathroom and comes out. She's like, "Mom, I need help," and I'm like, "What?" And she goes, "I think I plugged the toilet in McDonald's," and I was like, "You did not?" She goes, "Yes." And I was like, "Oh my God!" She goes, "You got to come in and look." And this stuff like that
What?
just grosses me out now. I
Dude.
cannot see other people's stuff.
Yeah.
It's gross.
Yeah.
And I walked in there, and she's like, "You got to look." And so I look, and I swear to God, it was the biggest I've ever seen,
Yeah.
and it was sticking out of the water. So I think it was almost like when she was pooping, it had to like lift her up. That's how big it was. It was the biggest shit I've ever seen.
Oh God, she's gonna be so embarrassed.
Oh, she is. My girl can shit. Anyway, she comes out and she goes over. We look. I'm like, "Bleh, I can't do this." Bleh. And I'm like, "You need to go in there and try it again." And she went in and she could not get it to flush down. And so we finally ended up just leaving. And I don't know who had to cut it in half, but it was.
That is disgusting. Listen, everybody, if you feel like things are going to happen, and they're going to be a lot. There's going to be a lot more than what planned.
Oh,
That's what you call a courtesy flush.
Yeah, I don't
Flush
think she knew.
the toilet. Continue your business. Maybe flush the toilet a third time. I don't care.
Yeah. I don't think she realized, because sometimes don't you take a dookie and then you're like, damn, did that come out of me? Like it's like long and you're like, how did that happen? I wonder if Scooter has a picture of that one. I should ask her.
Oh, who cares?
And have her
I
send
don't
it to
want
you.
to see it.
She could have won
No,
records.
thank you. I'm good.
Yeah, and it
I'm
was,
good.
I mean, it was out of the water. I don't know. But we were like, so every time I go down to see Debbie, when we drive by that McDonald's, we're like, hey, there's Riley's store, her McDonald's.
Oh my god.
McDonald's. With some mac and some
So
dookie.
Jesus. We just went from cartoons to poop.
On the Flintstones, when Fred goes, are they at the movie? And they come and they put something on his car, and then it tips it over. Are those ribs?
Yes.
At a movie theater. Isn't he at a movie theater?
I don't think it was at a movie theater,
No?
but I didn't think they had drive-through then either.
Yeah.
I think he's just picking up some meat.
But and they were like big ribs, and it just went kunk. We need to watch that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love me some Flintstones.
Yeah. They're funny. Barney.
Little
And
blonde-
Dino.
Dino.
You know who Dino was?
The dog.
It wasn't a fucking dog.
He was a dinosaur.
Yes!
He was a dinosaur dog.
But you looked at me like, it was a dog.
Dinosaur dog.
It was a dinosaur. Pet.
Pet. Speaking of dogs.
This is what I'm talking about, no matter what. Just can't look in the fucking camera.
So glad my eyes are the same size today.
Are you done?
Yes. Yeah, and then I would watch. Do you remember the Wonder Twins? Make me an ice pick. Make me a waterfall. Do you remember that? And they
No.
went, Wonder Twins, activate. Doop, and they change it. Make me a gorilla. Make me a whatever. No.
No.
Sorry. What other good cards? Scooby-Doo. I didn't really watch.
Scooby-Doo was good.
Yeah.
That
I got a
was good.
Scooby-Doo the other morning. I was laying there and all of a sudden, my Great Dane got up and had to go to the bathroom, and she did a full facial lick, and it grosses me out when dogs lick faces.
Oh, God.
Or your hands. I don't like being licked.
I don't even like it when my jeans get wet on the, knees. That's fucking gross. So gross.
Oh.
I mean, oh, yeah. I did one thing with an ex of mine.
Oh, God.
She likes to kiss her dog, and I think that it, just let him lick their face and whatever. And I did it in slow motion, dude. That
Ew.
dog's tongue went into her mouth.
Who was the?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Did
No, but
Did you go in the
they
bedroom
did
and
never.
find a
They
jar
did
of
never.
Jiffy?
They didn't. Oh, shut up. Why did you go there? God, that's gross.
Gross.
I'm just saying that because I'm such a germ freak, I
Yeah.
would not let that happen. But I don't think she ever believed me that that's what was happening. And then
Ew.
when I showed it, and she was like, "Oh, yeah, I guess I did."
Ew.
But
Did it
that's
gross
what
her
I'm-
out?
No,
Dude, that tongue was in your mouth too.
no, not at the same time, fool.
No, but
Who cares if it was later? I mean,
What if she didn't
hello,
brush
we
her
brush our teeth.
what if she didn't?
Well, I'm hopeful.
Yeah.
I just think about the positive side of things, yo.
Yo.
But anyways, there are a lot of other things that people allow, their pets to do. So I'm just saying that's one thing that was kind of like a little weird to me, but whatever.
Yeah.
But I was going back into the 70s, 80s time frame. And as soon as we come back, we'll get back to that subject.
Sounds good.
How many faces do you make in a day? If you are anything like Jax, it's impossible to keep count. And the only number that matters anyway is 29, as in 29 Aesthetics. That's because Lauren Light, owner of 29 Aesthetics and registered nurse of 18 years, is here for your Botox beauty needs. Lauren comes to you in the comfort of your home, office, or salon to help you feel like a more youthful you. Learn more today about this concierge aesthetic service and the services Lauren offers. Call 316-650-8383 or visit Lauren on Instagram at 29_aesthetics.
Welcome back.
Here we are again.
Well, as I was saying, I went back to the 70s and 80s because I was thinking about, you know, back in the day, was dating difficult back then, or was it just a lot easier? You didn't like have all the social media, you didn't have text messages, you didn't have any of those things, because I think back in the 80s, maybe 90s, it was just a little bit more limited to where you would have to pay for text messages before it was.
Oh, that's right.
And then you had little, what do you
had a
call those?
pager,
Pagers and stuff.
and you would write like
Yeah.
numbers, and that would make words.
Right. And I think we got lost within that, you know, from that time, from the time that they let data to be unlimited and text messages be unlimited. There's some things that have gotten lost, and enjoying the company of another person, I think, has gotten lost as well, because you are always attached to your, you know, device of some sort. But I also think about how when you would date someone, you would actually be dating, and it wasn't like the immediate, this is my girlfriend, boyfriend,
And
like you weren't exclusive because
unless you're a lesbian.
right, unless unfortunately you're a lesbian. I think there's straight people out there that obviously identify dating. Oh, we're just dating. And dating to me
What is
means,
dating to you?
it means that you're, you know, you have interest in the individual and you're trying to find out more about them. You could see other people if you're just dating. There's some people that date and they date exclusive, but it doesn't mean it's what they, sometimes people say, a death sentence.
You know, it's so funny because when I go to work and the guys are like, man, I would hate to be dating, because these guys have been married to their wives for a very long time. And the female that works for me, she's been with her fiance for 5+ years, I think. But they're like, man, it just sucks dating. I wouldn't want to be you. And it is.
Damn! Again, I think she got a bellyache. Or I was getting ready to take one of those shits. They can't hear it.
Stuff's back.
But, yeah, I mean,
It's just so
for
different
me
now.
right
Like,
now, I'm like, oof.
It's all like online. Like everything's online. Like you go to Match or Facebook or whatever, and that's how you date now, or find people to date.
I don't know.
And that is just crazy.
Do you really have to use the sites to find someone?
Or that's, I mean, it's not like there's a lot of people out there, and unless you're going to bars or something.
Yeah.
This is driving me crazy.
Stop. Why is it making that noise?
I don't know.
I'm so sorry you guys can't hear that, but
Get back down there!
she's brought her other person. with her.
Hello, Stephanie.
Wasn't that Bubbles.
Bubbles.
So anyways, I feel like it is complicated because I think some people actually, there's some people out there that will act as if this should be a one-on-one and we are together. What do you think?
What do I think about dating?
Well,
You're getting ready to get out there. How are you going to get yourself out there?
I don't even know. I have no clue.
Because remember the card reader when she told me, she's like, you got to get out there. You got to put yourself out there. And I was like, well, how do you do that? Like, if you're not going to bars.
Right.
And I don't really.
Well, I'm not definitely going to go to bars.
Somebody, at a bar. Not that that's a bad thing.
Yeah.
I just don't want to. No. I want to look across the room and be like, hey, how's it going? And like have a connection. Like maybe
What does that mean?
to have a connection?
No.
To look across the room. Hey,
how's it going?
what's your name? I would never do that.
But why did you say it?
Too freaking shy.
You just told everybody about your.
When it comes to girls,
There's no such thing
when
as
it comes to
shy.
girls,
What
I
about
am.
the underwear thing? You weren't shy.
About
Meeting.
no, I mean, but she had reached out to me. I would have never reached out to her. Yeah.
Well, it's complicated.
Mm-hmm.
So, as far as me dating, I haven't even thought about how I would meet someone. So, I have no idea. I'm good.
You can play the field for a while.
What is playing in the field?
Go here, there, eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
No, I'm past that point. I did.
How your DM's been with since the podcast?
Fine and quiet, thank you. Yeah, I should probably be asking you about yours. How's your DMs? Well, I just think that when we talk about relationships and we talk about dating and something that is going further than just dating, like you really truly are building a life together, that's just a whole different level. When you're dating, there's not that much pressure. I think when you go to the next level is when it's a lot of pressure.
I listened to a podcast before I picked you up for lunch, and the guy said, the honeymoon stage is for 9 months. And he's like, once the 9 months is over, all that adrenaline and everything kind of goes away, and then you get the real deal. And then he said, I don't think anybody should get married before dating for 4 years. I thought that was interesting, 4 years.
You are never getting married, just so we make that clear.
Never.
Like, that's a done deal.
No, there's no reason for it.
And I don't ever plan on it either. Never.
Mm-mm. No, why buy the cow if you can milk for free?
True. I just don't see a purpose for it for myself. I mean, I like my own little bank account by myself.
That's the way.
I think that we can protect each other in a different way, that it doesn't have to be by marriage.
No. I think marriage is just kind of like in past. Like everything's so different now. That back in the day, that was like a contract. Like you got married and you stayed married no matter what you went through.
Well, that goes back to the days that I was talking about, even past the, before the 70s and 80s, is that I think there's been a lot of lost respect for monogamy. As we get further into, we're at 2025, and I just think that there's just been a lot of things that have been lost, and it's important to, like we had talked about before, watering your own grass. and not trying to figure out if the grass is greener on the other side.
Isn't that mainly lesbian relationships?
No, I think it happens everywhere. Are you
Yeah,
kidding?
but like they go out on a date, they love each other, they move in 3 days later.
That's the known joke, yes.
Yes, to rent a
The
U-Haul.
the U-Haul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does a lesbian bring on her second date? A U-Haul. That's the joke. And it's true. I've just seen this a couple within the past 6 months, and I'm like,
Yeah.
they're moving in together and proposing, and it's just like, oh my God.
Because you're at the honeymoon stage, and you should probably listen to the guy that Stapleton listened to, because
9 months.
yeah, I mean, you can fall hard, you know, but yeah, I would totally do a lot of things differently. A lot.
Yeah, I would.
But that's all part of lessons.
Yeah.
For sure.
You know, and I don't think, I'll say this, you don't get married think you're going to get divorced.
No,
You don't. You don't think
no.
that. You think, oh, this is the one. This is forever.
Yeah, but I never even thought about, maybe I have thought about getting married, but I think it would have scared the fuck out of me if they would have, like, wanted to do it. Like, yeah, I mean, you could say I would love to marry them, but when it boils down to it, I don't think I could do it. You know?
Yeah, never again.
But I think we just kind of wanted to touch base about what is the difference between, is there a difference with dating, right? And then having that relationship with someone. And I do believe dating is important before you take the next step to make that full commitment. And if you're not ready, and I'm not speaking to you, I'm just speaking in general, if you're not ready, then maybe that person isn't for you, or maybe you just need more time to do the dating thing, because I don't think you have to live with each other immediately, no matter what. I think, yeah. And we talked about that. We talked about not losing ourselves during a relationship, because we can all get caught up in the relationship and kind of not venture and do things with your friends, and you should never do that to yourself. You should never lose yourself. But like with me, I like being home. You know that. Whether I'm with somebody or not, I love being home. It's just it's where my peace is.
Comfort zone.
It's my comfort. And you know, when you have a big long day, there's just some things that you don't want to do. There's some things on the weekends you don't want to do, and you just kind of want to have that zen time by yourself. But I would like, you know, wish in my past they would have understood that part, that I do like being home. You would call me up and say, hey, let's go.
Yeah.
It's Sunday fun day. I'm like, yeah, no. Thanks.
Hey, let's stay up before up till midnight.
Yeah, I mean,
No.
it's just a matter of, I don't know. I love being around you. I love going out and having a good time, but I also love being home. So you have to figure out what your groove is. And I think you're kind of getting there. You know?
Yeah, I am learning as I go.
Yes. It's all a lesson.
It's a lesson.
So if you could make a comment in this actual segment and tell us what the definition of dating is to you, we would be very interested to hear your opinion.
Mine? Dating?
The audience?
I think it's going out, not committing, and getting to know each other now. Like, before it was like the U-Haul. Oh,
Yeah.
You know, we went on one date, and oh my God, I love you, and blah, blah, blah. Now, dating for me, which I'm just now experiencing, is to go out, have fun and get to know them very slowly, and have them get to know you, and then don't put a title on it, and just kind of go with the flow and enjoy it.
Yeah.
And if it's meant to be, it will happen, and if it's not, it won't.
Yeah, and don't be butthurt. You.
Me?
Yeah.
Be butthurt? I wasn't butthurt. Just didn't like being ghosted. Pick up the phone and fucking tell me what's going on. Oh, I'm like the nicest person in the world.
Listen, don't fucking lie. Whatever it is you do, don't fucking lie. Don't
And that's-
pretend that something is alright when it's fucking not. And if you haven't cleaned up your shit from your fucking past,
Don't
Don't
fucking
even-
do it.
leave us
Yeah.
alone.
Yeah.
Leave anybody alone.
Yeah.
If you can't be alone to figure out your shit for a while, you got a problem, and you probably need therapy.
Yeah. Don't drag somebody in to get back with your ex.
Right. Well, when you were ghosted, they were not done with their shit, and that's what I'm talking about. You have to be like me. Maybe I'm not done with my shit, and I'm working through all of my shit, but I do love being alone. I like to be alone. I like to be by myself, and I like to get to know myself all over again, for sure. And I would never bring somebody into any bullshit.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
that's the number one thing.
Yeah. And going out on dates now, which I have been going out on dates, just straight up being honest. And I'm scared. Been single for over 2 years now, and it's a new experience, and I found a new me. So I like myself. I love myself. I love what I have become, because I think I'm more of a solid foundation for myself and my next partner. But it took a while to get there, and it was a struggle,
Yeah.
a big struggle. But it's almost like once you get over a hump,
Some things are still a struggle though, because
You
you're still dealing with triggers that whomever you decide to date or you're dating, you shouldn't have to experience the triggers, because that is something that's like a you problem. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I just mean that there's some things that we have to work on ourselves to figure out why that's a trigger, and you have to let the other individual that you're interested in be who they are.
and
They have to be who they are.
And when I have a trigger, I vocalize it now. I would never before, and now I'm like, it kind of bugs me, and this is why. And it's like, oh, I didn't know that, but now I do. And I do the same thing. I'll listen to them say, well, that was a trigger, just by saying a word. Okay, I'll try not to say it.
But when you say to each other that it's a trigger, what does that mean that the individual should be doing if it's a trigger for you? Is it something they need to change?
Kind of, it's just time to get over it. I still have moments from 10 years ago that something will remind me, and I get this anxiety, like, ugh,
But
oh my God.
Isn't that something though you have to work out with
Yourself.
and your therapist?
Yeah.
Though?
But it's just so weird.
I feel like, listen, we could have 100 triggers, and those triggers that we share with somebody we're interested in, the expectation, I just wonder, like, then they have to change something that they're used to. That's what I'm trying to get at. I mean, I don't know the answer. I'm just curious of how that would work out.
And it just makes you wonder, could you have a trigger from way back when? How bad did that fuck you up to come into the future and still have those triggers? I mean, it really messes with your head.
Yeah.
Like what people do and how they treat you and what they've done to you. I mean,
It's either they did it to you, but they probably did it to others. It's just kind of maybe a habit of theirs. I don't know. But I do believe that emotional connections is cheating. You don't have to be physical with someone, but if you are emotionally attached to someone, it is cheating. So, you know, get out of it. Get out of the relationship and be fair to the individual that you're with.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you know, your ghost sat there and told me face to face she would never do anything to hurt you.
Mm-hmm.
And she was lying. And I really thought that she was being sincere. She gave me that look of sincerity, but yeah, no, it took her no longer than when she left. It was like, boom.
Yeah.
You know, excuse
After excuse.
and
But
it was unfair, dude. It was so unfair because listen, what purpose do you have by not just being honest? You're like 300 and some odd miles away. Just be fucking honest.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not over my ex. I can't see you anymore because my ex and I still have this connection. Whatever it may have been, but it was unfair that she was totally just ghosted you with outward nothing, not even a touchback.
kind of just, I'm busy, I gotta do this, I'm tired, and
That's fucking
Crickets.
bullshit.
Yeah.
That's like pussy. You're fucking pussy.
But
Sorry.
you think-
I'm a little passionate about it because you lied. And I do not like it when people lie to me.
yeah.
She lied in my face.
She did, yeah. Mine, I mean, and I was straight up, I mean, I couldn't have been more honest. And like, hey, I'm cool. I know you're just doing that. I'm out this far. Just talk to me, communicate. We'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
And then, nah.
Well, it wasn't even just I wouldn't do anything to hurt her. It was also, I applied for a job in California and I'm not even like really interested in it and she pointed at you and I was just like, okay, I would never do anything to hurt her. Okay.
And then, deuces!
Fucking lies.
Yeah. And that's fine. It's fine. It wasn't going to work out.
Right. We knew this was all just a life lesson. It helped
And
you
it was fun,
get
but
into the things that you need to get into now. But yeah, I mean, if I haven't said it yet, I fucking hate liars.
Yeah. And people that, disrespect.
Really disrespect people
Disrespect.
and hurt them. And I'm very passionate about it. But, as much as we get hurt and people shit on us, we're still really good people. We
Yeah.
still do.
What'd you say today when we're getting out of the Jeep?
I don't remember.
You were like, are we, not that we're perfect angels or
No.
we screw up, but we don't hurt people on purpose.
Yeah.
We don't take advantage of people on purpose. We all make mistakes, but when you're doing something you shouldn't be doing and you're still doing it,
Yeah.
it's
Just
people,
take people out of their misery and just leave. It's going to be sad. It's going to be heartbreaking if it was a longevity situation, but I just think people just need to be honest and
don't slap them in the face. Say, hey, this is what's going on with me and I'm having these issues and we either need to work on this or we don't.
yeah.
Give them a heads up so it's not a smack of, oh, I'm leaving you to go move and be with this other person or whatever.
Yeah.
Not cool.
But karma is a bitch.
And there is no time limit on karma.
There is no time limit on karma. We still have the ghost. Karma was definitely took it pretty deep. Deep in the dirt.
Deep in the dirt.
What is it? Adele sings "Rolling in the Deep."
Rolling. Is that what that's about?
This was rolling in the deep dirt, and you can't get out. But, anyways, I also want everybody's opinion. So, as I said, put comments. Tell us your opinion. Tell us what it is that you feel is what is dating to you. Are you one that goes around and will date like 3 different people at once and kind of just figure out which one is more interesting, or what?
Yeah.
Give us your feedback.
Let us know.
Let us know. Until then.
Yeah, I got a story for the next segment. Okay. Cool.
We'll be right back.
Deuces. Are we done?
Are we done?
Deuces?
Peace out.
Peace out.
Cut.
Wait, was that the end?
You didn't take time for yourself. And when you don't take time for yourself, learn about yourself, like yourself, love yourself, and give yourself the space, that whole repeated pattern is going to happen all over again.
After the first one, that was devastating.
Oh, I know.
Absolutely devastating. And I didn't know which way was up. Because I would have never, ever have tried it with that person if I was in the right state of mind.
Right. But you did it.
I did. Yep.
And which we hoped and prayed that was actually a lesson, but it was a lesson that lasted quite a while. But now, I think you are in a very good headspace and you recognize red flags immediately, and you just got to live your life now.
Yeah, just enjoy it, and just whatever happens.
That is true.
Yep. Don't title it, just go with the flow.
Go with the flow, yo.
Yo.
Go with the flow. But are you feeling a little bit weird that when they reached out to you and how they reached out to you and then how they ended it?
Was it weird?
Well, did you think she was being genuine about just being friends? Like looking for friends, shall I say?
Maybe at first, but it went right into something different from the get-go. Like, hey, da-da-da-da, and then bam, it was talking and sending pictures and doing all these things, and I don't send pictures to you unless it's
Your
funny.
negligee, you don't send pictures.
Yeah, I send pictures of my rubber bands to you.
Oh, you were talking about sending them to me?
No,
I meant when you were exchanging
I'm saying with friends.
pictures.
Like, friends don't say, because I'm like, is that a thing?
Yeah, if you sent me something like that, I'd be
You're
like,
like,
what
gee,
the fuck are you on? Are you
here's
doing
me.
shrooms?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Here's me and Dolly. Hello. No, look. Hey, thinking of you today. Friends don't do that.
No.
Pictures.
She was doing all kinds of stuff that I don't even think she understood herself.
No.
That's the big thing. So.
Yeah. Too bad. Yeah.
I
mean, yeah.
It wasn't too bad. It was maybe more like, thank you for that lesson.
Yeah. It was a good time. I mean, it was fun.
Yeah.
Did I think anything was going to come out of it? Fuck, I didn't know.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was confidence building, and it was something I totally went out of my box.
You went out of your comfort zone.
God, did I ever? I've never. Yeah.
She went out of her comfort zone for sure, but also learned the lessons. So
yeah, yep. But I'm glad it happened. It was short, to the point, done, move on.
Yeah.
But I'm still just angry of just being an adult.
What do you mean?
Man up.
Fuck yeah.
Be a person of your word.
Well,
don't
be honest.
Just
be honest.
Yeah.
Even if you do hurt someone's feelings, you can't feel bad that you're going to hurt someone's feelings, because you're just going to hurt their feelings if you continue to wait and then you tell them, or you don't tell them at all. No matter how you look at it, feelings are going to be hurt. That's just something that you can't control.
And are you waiting for somebody better and just using this person? Or
could be.
Why are you... Yeah, so many questions.
God damn it. I fucking love being single. I don't have to deal with that bullshit. I'm a little passionate about it.
Man, but Mallory's gonna reach out to you.
Oh God, here we go again.
Mallory. Maybe you can ask Mallory out.
I'm not gonna ask anybody out, thank you.
It will just happen when it happens, and then you'll be like...
Yeah, I mean, things are just gonna happen when it happens, but I'm not gonna put myself out there. I will not go on a site.
You won't?
No.
You've been on them before, right?
Match.
Yeah?
Yeah.
One thing Match has is crazy people from Texas.
Well, she was my lesson. How's that? She's my lesson.
I took one for the team.
Yeah, you did.
Yep.
Oh, shit. Anyways, I think we're going to close by now. And thank you so much for listening to us, and I hope you continue to do so. And please don't be vain and think this is about you. Peace out.
Deuces.
Thank you for watching this episode of Jax and Stapleton Unfiltered. Today's show featured founding podcasters Jax and Stapleton. Executive produced by both Jax and Stapleton. Sound editing and the theme song by Jamie Hudson. Video editing by Jax, Stapleton, and Jamie Hudson. Be sure to follow us on your socials. We'll be popping up soon on all, or visit us at jaxstapletonunfiltered.com. As Jax always says, don't be vain and think this podcast is about you.
No, I didn't.